What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here, and welcome back. This is the introduction to the main series on the channel, which is going to be, as you can see on the screen already, Linton Hotspur. Um, they are in the ninth tier of Scottish football, not quite the bottom tier. There is a 10th tier, however, in their division, which is the East of Scotland, they are in the bottom division of the East of Scotland, which is tier 9, as I said, and is the East of Scotland third division. Now, Linton are a new team in the league. This is their first season, joining from the amateurs. As you can see on here, they actually were formed in 2008. So they are actually 16 years old. Technically, however, they were formed previously, but actually dissolved in the 70s, but they have come back. One thing I quite liked, and I found this out from Sam North, aka Footy Adventures, from his video, which is where I decided to get that these guys were the team I was going to take and see what I can do with them. They own their own ground, which for someone that low down is a very rare thing, from what I'm gathering. So that's huge for someone who's just started to have their own ground. So all the money they make is their money, which is going to be huge in real life anyway. On this one, I don't think they actually have a ground. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. No, they don't. So they basically will be playing around various grounds. I don't know which ones, which will be quite interesting. So yeah, you can even see it's going to be unknown stadiums for friendlies. Same for the leagues as well. So not quite sure how it's going to happen there. For some reason, we're playing 5 games in the Suffolk Challenge Cup first round. Always has a bit of a glitch like that for some reason. But yeah, there's a bit about the team. They are based in West Linton in Scotland. So there's a bit about the team. So what we'll do now is we'll have a look at the squad. I've had to do the add players to teams when I loaded it up because obviously there will be no players this low down. This is a squad so far, as you can see, is not very many, and we don't have a reserve or youth team at the moment. So these players are the only players that I actually have. So yeah, not very many, just enough to at least name an 11. Um, but yeah, they're not great. Couple of players wanted already. One thing about this like level is that all players are amateur, which can be very annoying because there is no control over keeping the players. If someone comes in, makes an offer, they can take them. You don't get compensation, you and everything like that because it's an amateur contract. So that's a bit of a pain from my point of view, I would say, because I could lose players, but I can also easily buy players as well. Um, I've got no staff, as you'd expect, but I have put adverts in. Whether I actually get any, I don't know, and I'll be surprised if I do. So that'll make it even more interesting. But let's have a look at the squad again. So we have one keeper. So far, he's going to be the player starring. Peter Stevenson. Um, he's okay, as you'd expect with players like this. Not many doubled figures. I mean, he's 19, so he isn't too bad. Um, But yeah, not much we can really say about these players at the moment. Um, we've got some defenders at least. We've got players in all positions, so that's at least something. So we've got this guy Archie Baird, who is wanted by East Lavelle, Scone Thistle, and Newmacar. 26, not really great. Great jumping reach. Slightly worrying on his aggression. Foreheading though, which is really annoying with the fact he's got a 16 jumping reach. Daniel McLeod, another centre back. Again, decent jumping reach. Better heading this time. Again, aggression's up. Natural fitness, 16. That's actually pretty decent. Work rate is 12. So, it's about what you'd expect at this level. There'll be a lot of transfers, I expect, in the season. A third centre back, Stephen Armstrong. Again, not too bad jumping reach. Heading, rubbish ish. Aggression, 16. Aggression seems to be high on all of my centre backs, which is, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Out and out left back, Lewis Curry. Not much you can really say about these. I'll go through them all. I mean, there's not many players here, to be honest, so it won't take too long. I could probably just go through it all like individually, but oh well. Paul Hunter, not too bad. A couple of sixes in there. A right back, according to that, but can play left. Natural finish of 14, which isn't too bad, but his pace and acceleration's awful. A star player, my first star player, John McCauley, who was wanted by, oh wow, 32 clubs. Meh. Again, not really sure why, but I'm not the greatest at reading all this, I won't lie. Jumping regional fitness and balance. He's 19 as well, which potentially could be good. We'll have a quick look at the players the teams who want him. All of these guys, which there are some high leveled ones. So you've got um, New and Stewart in the south of Scotland. That is tier 6. That's the Premier Division. I mean, then again, there is only one division in the south of Scotland. East of Scotland, west of Scotland, we're going up a couple of divisions as well. Second division, Edinburgh United and Glasgow, Perthshire. Tweedmouth as well. So yeah, Lockheed Harp in Scottish Midlands. A couple of Scottish Midlands sides. Very interested in. That could be an issue because they are again tier 6. They tier 6? I can't even remember without looking at the thing. Why am I even saying that? Let's just have a quick shifty. Yeah, so they're tier 6. South of Scotland's there, Midlands, and then just below. It's going to be tough trying to keep hold of him. Hopefully we can. But as I said, amateur contracts. It's not going to be that easy. Got a backup centre mid, defensive mid in Steve Johnson, so at least got backup there. David Cowie, left and right midfielder. Acceleration and pace aren't too bad, which is good for 21-year-old. Again, standard. I'm not sure why I'm going for this, but it's something to look at. Acceleration 12. Mark Muirhead, he's 28. Pace is 9. Not great. Reece Duncan, 25. Left midfielder. Acceleration and pace, which is probably going to be quite high up in this league. Again, bit on the rubbish side. Mateo Wallace, I believe, is another star player. Pace and acceleration, not too bad. Decent teamwork and work rate, though. As well as leadership. And as we see here, he is wanted. East Lavelle again, Easterhouse, St Peters, and Aberdeen Uni. So Easterhouse and St Peters are tier 10, and then East Lavelle and Aberdeen tier 7. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I can't remember, even I literally just looked at it. Standard. Angus Henderson, attacking midfielder. 20 leadership, which is good. Free kick taken 11. Thinks he's Beckham. Determination 11. But that's about it. Again, not many double figures. Campbell Cummings, out and out striker. Future prospect for 21. Good finishing of 14 finishing, to be fair, which could be good at this level. David Brown, again, finishing 12. Double figures finishing isn't too bad. Heading and jumping reach. He's 27 now. And then last but not least, Kieran Cadden, won by Aberdeen Uni. 26. Fair teamwork, work rate aren't too bad. Balance, jump and reach, national fitness. Finishing of 5 though. So yeah, probably be something like a target man or something like that, I would say. So that's a squad. So we'll have a quick look at the league. So these are the teams in the league. We've got Bathgate Thistle, Edinburgh. I think that's Edinburgh Community, I believe now. Fauldhouse, Hart Hill Royal, Hoywick Royal Albert, Livingston United, Lochgelly Albert, Pamhurston, Stonyburn, and West Calder United. Starting, as you can see there, in the first game away at Gelly Albert. Let's have a look at the season preview. 100-1, bottom as expected. So getting a few signings in, hopefully. I say hopefully on that one. Trying to at least bring a couple in so we've got backups in every position. Need a goalkeeper because I've only got the one. Centre mids, depending on what formation I even do. I haven't really considered that just yet. So before I do this introduction with looking at the players, looking at the team, and everything. Finances 0. But on the plus side, we're not spending any money because there's no wages. So hopefully get some decent attendances. But then I think the problem we've got is the fact that we're not actually got a stadium. So I'm not quite sure how the hell that's going to work. Maybe a sponsorship would help. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll have a look at the competitions we're in now. There is going to be quite a lot, to be fair, because in Scotland there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of cup competitions. As you will see here, we have 5 cup competitions. So we have main league, East of Scotland, where they don't want us to finish bottom. So, not really much, to be fair. South of Scottish South Challenge Cup, East of Scotland Qualifying Cup, East of Scotland League Cup, King Cup, and the Alex Jack Cup. Not in the Scottish Cup. That is a bit of a thing in itself, in the fact that only teams guaranteed to actually play in the Scottish Cup are teams that have Scottish Football Association memberships, which is every team in the top 4 divisions, as you expect, every team in the Highland League and Lowland League, and then other teams that have got good enough facilities to get the membership. You have to have those memberships to actually even get promoted to the Highland League and Lowland League in real life, which is a bit of a bone for contention. So, yeah, we'd have to get out the leagues or the cup competition that we are looking to, how do I say, potentially prioritize is this one, the Alex Jack Cup. Now, there is a reason for this, and that is basically because in real life, there are 3 cup competitions that are solely open to teams in leagues without the memberships. And the Alex Jack Cup is the East of Scotland's version of that tournament. Now, as I said, there's 3, and they're actually all on that screen. We have, from the west of Scotland, I believe, the Strathclyde Demolition Cup, which I do believe is the west of Scotland. Then obviously there's ours, which is the Alex Jack Cup. And then the one below, not that one, but this one, the Southern Counties Alba Cup, is the south of Scotland competition. That one's interesting just because of the fact that there is only 11 teams in the south of Scotland league. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, sorry, no, 12. There's 12 teams in the division, but Creetown, Delbeatty Star, Newton Stewart, I believe Nifsdale Wanderers, and St Cuthberts. That's 5 teams already. They have licenses. Abbey Vale won't take part because any team that wins the South of Scotland Football League automatically qualifies for the Cup. And you obviously have Stranraer reserves who aren't eligible for it. So that is quite a small tournament. Now, what actually happens is all 3 teams that win those 3 tournaments then qualify for I suppose you could call it a finals round robin. So they play each team. The team that finishes top of that then qualifies for next season's Scottish Cup. So there's a chance for us to maybe get into the Scottish Cup, maybe make some money in there. It's not going to be easy because, like I said, it is open to any teams without a membership. So that is any team in the East of Scotland Premier. Though, to be fair, the majority of those do have it. And then you've obviously got Division 1 and 2. A couple of teams in there have it. So Strathclyde Demolition and the Alex Jack, which is the one I'm in, those ones are quite a lot of teams, to be fair. And you'll see here, I don't actually know how it's going to be possible, but it says that we start all on the same day. So from the 12th of August. So I mean, we've got the draws. I think for all cup competitions, are the 12th, 29th of July. Just going to go in and check every single one. Yeah, 29th of July. 29th of July. Yep. And let's make a clean sweep. Yep. All drawn on the same day. And they're all supposed to start around here. Probably why it says that, to be fair. So August is going to be all about the cups. We got Lochgelly Albert in the way in the league opening day of the season. Stonyburn, first home game of the season, and then we're going to have potentially up to 5 cup games in August as well. So get a feeling there could be some movement around there, some games rearranged, especially when you look at the fact that September has a full complement of weekends. December, another one as well. Um, but yeah, that is kind of it, guys. Not really too sure what else I can think of to go through. I think just kind of go through what the format for the episodes will be. Um, I'm going to do a couple of games, or I'll do a couple of games off camera every time, and then we'll play maybe one or two on camera, so we can see it. Go through some maybe transfers and things like that. I think the next episode is going to be a bit of a full-on one. I think I'll come back for the Lochgelly game, and we'll have a look at how the cups go, how the cups were on those days, and see who we get. So I'll come back. I'll probably just do the Lochgelly one because we'll have some transfers hopefully to go through. We'll go have obviously all of cups as well. But yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, take it steady.